Come join the game in Lillooet.
Lillooet is a community with great recreational opportunities, indoor and out, for all ages.
There's a lot to do here. There's the ice rink, there's the pool, there's the lake, the weather's nice.
Lillooet wouldn't be a Canadian town if during the winter months a lot of activity didn't happen at the Rec Centre's arena. Canada's winter passions with hockey and figure skating are able to flourish with the facility and programs Lillooet offers.
And there's even communities that are bigger than Lillooet that don't have this type of facility. We have kids ranging right from Tykes. We have a Tykes program that's absolutely free. All that we ask you to do is provide the kids.
All the hockey kids here get a chance to play, and you know, there's more fairness and equal opportunity for all the kids here.
Lillooet's great because not only is it a place where we've got this arena and we've got the facilities to learn to skate and to foster that with these kids, but it's so close to a number of different communities we can get there.
The Recreation Centre in many ways is the heart of Lillooet. The multi-purpose facility also contains squash and racquetball courts, exercise classes, lawn bowling, and much more.
With a state-of-the-art gym, staying healthy is important to all, especially the seniors in Lillooet.
The 50 plus is for seniors. Most of my clients are about 55 up to 70.
We take Aquafit. I go Aquafit twice a week. Here at the Rec Centre, we're doing our strength training, and we've been doing it for almost 6 weeks now, and I think I feel a lot better.
If curling is more your speed, the local curling rink is a 4-sheet arena that offers all ages the chance to learn and play one of Canada's most cherished games. Lillooet's golf course promises a fun experience, complete with unique woolly hazards. The local climate and the town's proximity to the great outdoors offer excellent opportunities for hiking, camping, and wildlife photography in an unspoiled wilderness featuring snow-capped mountains and pristine alpine lakes. The Lillooet region is also becoming an increasingly popular place for more extreme sports such as mountain biking and motocross, as well as excellent backcountry and heliskiing. And for the avid climber who needs a new challenge, ice climbing. The Lillooet area provides conveniently accessible snowmobiling terrain because of its close proximity to many alpine areas. This gives riders the luxury of only having to travel a short distance to enjoy the snow well after most people have put away their winter clothes.
Well, in town you can see the lawns are pretty green, and yet for 25 minutes you offload right off the pavement and you go riding and you're in 12 to 18 inches of fresh powder.
There are more than 25 marked hiking trails which vary in degree of difficulty, along with over 50 serviced sites for RVers available between March and October. There are also camping options for those who prefer a more rustic setting. With growing exposure, the beauty and charm of the area are attracting visitors who are uncovering the secret that is Lillooet.
Big majority of tourists come from Spain. Germany is a huge one, especially Holland as well. France and England, Switzerland, everywhere from Europe, and then Australia.
We've got hills in New Zealand, you've got mountains everywhere.
We've got similar scenery, but it's only like 1/10 of the size.
Beautiful hills, beautiful lakes and rivers, and
beautiful everything.
Yeah. So what else can you say? Everyone's really friendly and courteous. It's great.
Lillooet is also a community rich in culture, where traditions are shared and celebrated.
This is a replica of the traditional winter dwelling that the community that we've used for thousands of years here.
Because of the region's deep roots in history, the University of Montana has set up a research site nearby, successfully uncovering the ancient ways of life of the area's First Nations people.
This is part of a long-term archaeological study of the ancient villages in the Lillooet area. These are some of the world's best examples of what archaeologists call complex hunter-gatherer communities.
We were the tool makers. If you go around Cayush, we're always finding like big grinding stones and pestles and mortars and jade bowls and things, and that's what we did. We were tool makers, so we do find a lot of stone tools.
We're really on a push to revitalize the language and the culture, and this is part of revitalizing the culture. It's to share with the rest of the world.
More evidence of Lillooet's intriguing past can be found in the local museum. Stroll across a piece of history that was constructed in 1913, or explore community landmarks like the Miyazaki House. It was home to Dr. Masahiro Miyazaki, who was the first Japanese Canadian to hold public office and the region's only tireless doctor in the late 1940s. The valuable mineral deposits surrounding Lillooet also lead to interesting facts and stories.
At one time, they tell me they had over 12,000 miners in Lillooet.
If you can imagine the miners with their pack sacks and their mules getting onto a little ferry, winched across the river, and then heading up into the mountains on their way to the Caribou Gold Rush. This was the place where they crossed the river.
The Chinese gold miners came here in about 1890, 1895, somewhere in there, and they were thrilled to find jade in the local rivers. And in the years of about 1960 to about 1970, Lillooet shipped more jade than all the rest of the world put together. We were at one time the jade capital of the world, there was no doubt about it.
A vibrant community is home to citizens who know how to have a good time, and Lillooet's social calendar is full of special events, like the annual Sturgeon Derby, which offers a chance to see or catch prehistoric fish that can weigh up to 500 pounds.
They sometimes, when you're trying to catch them, they will almost dance on their tails in the river. They have some very unique movements, but all along here for about a 40-mile stretch, there's various different good locations for catching sturgeon, and get an excellent photo as a reminder and then put it back in the river.
Or the annual Apricot Chuckum Fest, which is a musical harvest that is filled with all-around fun.
Good evening, everyone. Good to see you. Girl, you are the only one. We're having a party out in the street here, and playing outdoors as a musician with my first love on a summer night, you can't beat it. So an enthusiasm in the community, all of that together, it's making for a great time. 'Cause when I got older, my life turned out a different way.
When you go to the big cities, there's a little bit of small fish in the big sea type of thing, and here people appreciate it. They foster it a lot more in smaller communities, which I appreciate.
I'm the last to leave. I just stare out that window, and this is what I see.
Big city, you're just another person. I think the hospitality of a small town is probably the thing that draws us here. Just everybody is so excited, and honestly, this has been the best. At Lillooet, it's been amazing.
Lillooet, a great place to live, work, play, and invest. To share in all that Lillooet has to offer, visit or contact us for more information.